Recently in Kerala, India, police were stuck on a double murder cold case for 19 years. They fed old photos of the primary suspects into an artificial intelligence model to project how their faces would age over 2 decades. The system generated a 90% match with a social media wedding photo, and police solved a nearly 2-decade-old case in a matter of minutes. While AI is closing cold cases, it is also opening entirely new avenues for crime. Fraudsters are now using AI voice cloning tools to perfectly mimic a person's speech from just 3 seconds of audio. In Australia, scammers deployed automated voice messages posing as family members in distress, extracting $7.2 million from victims. We are standing at the edge of an incredibly rapid technological leap. These systems are scaling in capability faster than the developers can predict, and no one currently knows how to control the outcome. Economists initially assumed this would mirror the 1970s computer revolution. That transition took roughly 30 years to fully integrate into the global economy, and it primarily replaced manual, repetitive tasks like bookkeeping and clerical typing. This chart shows early estimates from the World Economic Forum, predicting that while AI would eliminate 85 million jobs, it would create 97 million new ones. But ChatGPT acquired 1 million users in just 5 days. Instead of starting with blue-collar labor, AI hyperscaled directly into automating human cognition, coding, and creative work. While cases like the Kerala investigation show AI as a powerful assistant, its speed suggests a coming reversal of roles. If a machine can solve a 19-year mystery in minutes, the human element becomes the bottleneck. As these models transition into independent agents capable of performing cognitive labor without oversight, the historical rule that new technology eventually creates more human roles than it destroys begins to fail, potentially leaving 99% of the workforce with no clear economic utility. That massive cognitive capability is currently being deployed to distort reality. The exact same generative technology that allowed scammers to steal millions in Australia can be applied to large-scale public deception. We saw early versions of data-driven voter manipulation with Cambridge Analytica, leveraging machine learning to hyper-personalize political ads based on individual fears. Today's AI can automate and scale that psychological targeting globally, creating highly convincing, personalized propaganda in real time. Controlling this output is nearly impossible due to the black box problem. Modern AI is not programmed line by software engineers. Instead, it is given a learning algorithm and left to build its own internal logic by consuming vast amounts of unstructured data. To train models like Google's video generator, developers feed the system billions of raw YouTube videos. The AI independently finds the visual and physical patterns in that massive ocean of pixels to understand how the world moves. Because human engineers do not write the core logic, they must run experiments on their own creations just to discover what the AI is capable of. Even the creators cannot predict exactly how these models might decide to manipulate human behavior to achieve their assigned goals. Currently, the primary barrier holding back a runaway AI explosion is physical infrastructure. To ingest and process billions of data points at lightning speed, AI relies on massive digital warehouses filled with thousands of interconnected high-power servers. This chart shows the projected global energy demand to run these data centers. By 2030, the International Energy Agency estimates AI models will require 945 terawatt-hours of electricity. That requirement perfectly matches the total annual power consumption of Japan. Beyond electricity, building the high-speed servers requires intensive mining operations to extract rare earth elements, like the neodymium used in compact hard drives, placing immense strain on physical supply chains. The race to build superintelligence is no longer confined to software engineering. It has escalated into a high-stakes geopolitical war to control the planet's remaining electrical grids and raw materials. If developers can secure that physical infrastructure, prediction markets and industry CEOs estimate we will cross into artificial general intelligence, a system capable of outperforming humans across every cognitive domain by 2027. Simultaneously, companies are integrating AI into the physical world. Humanoid robotics, like the Boston Dynamics Atlas, are already highly adept at navigating complex, real-world environments. We are rapidly approaching the installation of a tireless, superhuman cognitive agent into a highly capable physical shell. The companies pushing this boundary are locked in a relentless, profit-driven race. Tech leaders are spending billions of dollars in a desperate sprint to be the first to reach superintelligence, prioritizing speed over extreme caution. Top experts, including Jeffrey Hinton, point to the alignment problem. They caution that corporations are building systems without a proven method to ensure their objectives will always match our own. Embedding a profit-driven, uncontrollable intelligence into an untiring physical body creates a scenario where humanity places itself at the mercy of a machine's unpredictable objectives. This chart shows the cognitive gap of superintelligence. A human attempting to predict the specific actions of an AGI is as impossible as a dog trying to comprehend its human owner's career ambitions. AGI operates as an autonomous inventor. It possesses the capability to conduct its own scientific research, write its own code, and engineer its own improvements at a speed that renders human intervention obsolete. This trajectory creates a scenario where progress happens so fast we can no longer keep up or even understand the world being built around us. We either secure a future of total abundance managed by machines, or we cede our status as the planet's primary decision-makers to an intelligence that doesn't share our biological limits. Humanity is rushing to hand over its art, its jobs, and its reality to an entity smarter than we are, without knowing how to build an off switch, leaving open the question of who will be left to pull the plug.